The next big update for Baldur's Gate 3 is of course patch 9, and with every patch we've got many new features, improvements and sometimes also a new playable class. And some features of my previous wishlist made it into the game, like the new playable race and more character customization options. But which new features do I wish to see in patch 9? Well, I'm about to tell you, and if you like watching my videos, please consider subscribing because then I will love you forever. The first feature I would love to see is simply more playable subclasses that are currently missing. The Rogue is missing the Assassin subclass, the Fighter is missing the Champion, and the Warlock is missing the Archfey. These are the subclasses I would love to see in patch 9. And the Cleric and Wizard have multiple subclasses missing, so I don't mind waiting for them till the full game, because they still need some time to complete them all. Anyway, I have covered these 3 subclasses in my upcoming subclasses video, so if you want more information on them, feel free to check it out. Next up on my list is simply having more spells. Since Baldur's Gate 3 is based on D&D, there are still a couple of cool spells missing from the source material. Some of my favorites include Spiritual Weapon, and as the name suggests, you summon a spiritual weapon, for clerics only, and they can attack with it using their bonus action, which is a very powerful spell. The next example is Suggestion, which is a stronger version of a charm spell, which lets you command the creature to do a bidding for you for 8 hours long. And last but not least, one of the strongest first level spells called Shield, which gives you a +5 bonus to your armor class using your reaction, which could turn a fatal blow into a miss. And talking about using your reaction, my next most wanted feature is the rumored new reaction system. If you haven't seen my reactions video yet, basically a Larian employee shared their looking internally at an overhaul to the reaction system. But they rather show us than tell us, and this makes me hope for this new reaction system to be in the upcoming patch 9. And this will be huge, as this would give you more control over your reactions and basically buffing some reaction spells like Infernal Rebuke for Warlocks. And I've talked about this multiple times already, so it's no big surprise I'm actually most excited about this potentially coming to the game. And now that we know it's probably coming, I want to see it as soon as possible. The next feature I would love to see is even more improvements to the character creation system. And I'm already really glad with the options we've got in patch 8, like the overhauled hairstyles and colors, but one change I was missing was the different body types. I would love to pick up muscular body type for some of my characters, just like Daddy Halsin. And this body type was datamined for players and someone even made a mod for it. But I would like to see this body type implemented into the game, because it looks way better for heavy martial classes like the Fighter and Barbarian. And this one is already listed in my patch 8 wishlist video, but I would really love to see an option to start at higher levels or different locations just for early access. It's becoming really repetitive to start in an Nautiloid ship at level 1 every time you want to playtest a new race or class. And of course this is perfectly fine for the full game, because you won't start several times over and it makes sense for the narrative. But the early access is made for playtesting, and it will become so much easier if you could somehow choose to start at level 3 at a different location, for example. And this one is a bit of a niche, so I don't know if it's just me, but let me know if you would love to see this feature as well. And then of course, this is most probably on everyone's list, a new playable race or class. Because every time I ask what you guys want to see, the top comments is filled with new race or class, so no explanation needed here. But I was really happy with gnomes added to early access, and their character customization was really cool, but I guess we can all agree the upcoming half-orc or dragonborn races are even cooler. And for the classes, I will be happy with either the monk or the paladin. And even though I would love to see most of these features implemented in patch 9, they are always welcome later if they can make it to the next update. I think these are cool improvements that most players really want. So hey, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you all for watching, subscribe for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos, and I will see you next time.